thing. Which coordinate cannot change if the focus and the vertex lie on the same line? The y coordinate in this specific one cannot change. So which one are we going to be adjusting? The x coordinate. All right? So in this one, we are going to take our x coordinate of the vertex, and to it we are going to add 1 over 4a. And the y coordinate is going to stay the same. Now where does a come from? No, a comes from here. Does anybody remember which part is a?
1/4.
1/4. 1/4 in this parabola is a. The number here in front of parentheses. If there is no number in front of the parentheses, what's this understood to be? 1. Okay? So right here I have 3 plus 1 over 4 times 1/4. All right, well 4 times 1/4 is 1, and 1 over 1 is 1. So the focus is equal to 4, negative 1. All right? So now we've got to find that line segment that this is the middle of. Because now we know where to situate it, and so we can find 2 more points on our parabola. All right, well, this is called the LR. The LR is always found as the absolute value of 1 over a. Now, why do you think we would take the absolute value of this? Squared. Because it needs to be positive because it's a segment with distance. Okay? It's a distance. It's telling us how many units is this thing. So, again, a is 1/4. Now let's get this in our head. All right? We need to be quick about this. If you were dividing 1 by 1/4, every time you divide by a fraction, it's the same thing as multiplying by the reciprocal. So instead of 1 divided by 1/4, this is actually 1 times 4. Okay? So, what's 1 times 4? All right. So I have a vertex at 3, negative 1. I have a focus at 4, negative 1. I know this thing is opening to the right. And my LR is positive 4 units. All right? Now, let's think of something else, because we want to get as specific as possible in identifying our parabolas and being able to graph them. Let's start with this. We'll put our vertex at 3, negative 1. Our focus at 4, negative 1. Now, your parabola is not going through this point. Okay, so remember that. If my LR is 4 units long, it means it's a line segment that's 4 units long. So if I'm going to center this across the focus, it means I need to go what? Up 2 from here and down 2 from here. And I don't think that's 2. Okay, so we go up 1, 2, down 1, 2. All right, here's my focus. So my parabola starts here, goes through those 2 points. So it's pretty fat, right? Okay, well, we had our x-intercept. We already crossed the x-axis, so we're good. And there's your parabola. Now, before, all we had was the vertex and the fact that it was opening to the right. Well, we could have drawn anything. We could have drawn something real skinny. We could have drawn something real fat. But now we're getting a lot more detail. Yes?
So all you do is graph the focus, the LR, and the vertex?
Yes.
And the LR is 4?
The LR is 4 units long, which means you've got to center it across the axis of symmetry.
So it's half of that.
Well, no, the whole this whole thing is the LR.
Yeah, but it's half from each side.
Exactly. So what if it's an odd number?
It's like
Like say the LR was 5. Then you'd go up 2.5 units and down 2.5 units and put your 2 points. All right? Okay. Let's do another one. Yes.
The focus is the middle of the LR.
Yes. The focus is the midpoint of the LR. It's directly in the center. Now this parabola opens how? This parabola opens up. Very good. Okay? I'm getting nervous now. She came in twice. Like she came in Friday and today. Getting kind of scared. Yes?
Which one did you ask for?
Start with your vertex. Start with your vertex, then your focus, and then you position your LR around your focus. Okay? Vertex, then focus, then the LR. Okay, this parabola opens up. Its vertex is located at positive 3, 6. Okay, now let's think about this. It's opening up. If we're going to adjust one of the coordinates of the vertex to find the focus, which one do we not want to touch?
X.
We don't want to touch X. Okay? We don't want to mess with the X coordinate. Now, if you're getting confused and this is like blowing your brains out because you don't understand what I'm talking about, when you're going to adjust one of these to find the focus, whatever letter's out front, that's the one you're gonna adjust. Okay? You don't want to touch X. You're going to adjust Y in this case. All right? That's just something to help you look and see. Okay, so we take our focus and we're going to adjust the Y variable this time. So X stays the same. And we take Y and we're going to add to that 1 over 4A. Now this time what's it? 1/8. 4 times 1/8, not 4 and 1/8. 4 times 1/8. Okay, well, what's 4 times 1/8?
2.
No.
1/2.
1/2. What's 1 divided by 1/2?
2.
It's the same thing as 1 times 2. So we're saying 6 plus 2 is 8. Okay, so here's my focus. Here's my vertex. It's opening up. My LR is found as the absolute value of 1 over 8, which is 8. 1 divided by 1/8 is the same thing as 1 times 8.
Will it always be the same number as?
No, it won't. It won't always be the same number. It just so happened we were adding 2 to 6, so we got 8.
Well, it's like that one.
It was? Oh, I don't know. I think it's just a coinky-dink. Okay. We're going to start with our vertex. We're going to find the focus. Now, if our LR is 8 units long, then that means when we find the focus, we're going to go what? 4 units in each direction. 4 units in each direction. Okay, so our vertex is at 3, 6. It's opening up. Our focus is at 3, 8. Our LR is 8 units long, so through our focus, we need to go 4 units in each direction. And so now we know 3 points on our parabola.
Wait, how do you know how much to go up to?
What do you mean?
Like, see where the 8 units are? How do you know? Yeah, you just always
Because my focus was at 3, 8. So if this is 3, 6, then 2 units higher is 3, 8. Okay?